Hello everyone, this is PenanceChunk, my Xtreme 1-chunk Ironman. This is an area restricted account that starts with 1 chunk unlocked. I do everything I can inside that chunk, and then I unlock a new one. This map of RuneScape shows the boundaries of chunks. I'll be starting here at Barbarian Assault. These are my account rules in 2 slides. Pause the video to read the slides in detail. I will complete all possible quest steps and achievement diary tasks. I will obtain all unique items and best in slot gear, and complete all of the highest level skilling challenges. I will count casting spells as processing runes, so I will have to cast the highest level spells outside of PvP. Unreasonable drop rates, unreasonable combat, and skill requirements for multiple runes, roots, and traps will be skipped. Most importantly, pause to read the exception I have on enemies that spawn outside of unlocked chunks. With the boring bits out of the way, let's get into it. I completed Tutorial Island and immediately dropped all of my starting items. You can't minigame teleport to Barbarian Assault until you've done the tutorial, so I had to go to Castle Wars and walk from there. Here are the music tracks I unlocked along the way. Here's a graphic representing my goals in this first chunk. I borrowed heavily from Verf here, because I really loved the way he designed the graphic for the Kourend castle chunk. Some of the minor things have been left off, but we'll go over all of the challenges at the end of the video. I don't have any items, there are no item spawns, and there are only 3 things I can do in this chunk. Kill Minarch, cut trees, and play Barbarian Assault. Minarch is the barbarian wandering the northeast corner of this chunk. The barbarians here have names you can see by examining them. Minarch loves his beer. Minarch also loves Bob's axes. He carries a flyer advertising for Bob and some axes from his shop. I'm going to punch him to death until I can get my hands on those, and then work on getting stats for Barbarian Assault. I should be able to play healer and defender with no armor and 40 defense. I guess I'm not going to fight him on 306 though. I'm attracting attention here. Two attack, 3 attack, 4 attack, 5 attack, whoa, an iron mace. This is actually huge. I could not believe it when I saw this. It had taken me almost an hour and a half to kill just 1 barbarian. Not counting the time I spent working on that first kill before someone interrupted me. I was pretty annoyed at the time, but looking back at this clip I should probably thank them because who knows what that other barbarian might have dropped. This is a massive upgrade, like truly, and this is going to be my best training weapon until 40 attack, unless I can spoon a myth scimitar from a mystery box. 6 attack. And I'm going to move on to training strength now. The first strength level on the account, 11 hit points and 3 strength. An iron axe is also very good, but not nearly as rare. This is the only other drop I wanted so I could start training woodcutting. Now I can chop the tree in the downtime while flinching and get some early woodcutting done. Right, blink and you'll miss it like I did. We have got 5 and then 15 woodcutting in the chat. And there is 10 strength. We're moving up. Very efficient gameplay here, cutting the tree in between flinch hits. And that is 11 strength. My first random on the account, and it's a maze. These rewards won't be useful until future chunks. What I'm looking for is primarily runes and arrows. 12 strength, 13 hit points, and a bronze battle axe drop. This has a slightly higher strength bonus than the iron mace, so it's a little bit better for flinching. Second random is a surprise exam. I was pretty sure I wanted to use this on thieving, but I wanted to double check the nearby chunks and see if something else made more sense. I I've got a couple of worrisome grinds nearby. The only one that I can prepare for by lamping is 85 farming for Torstal at the Ardougne farm. 10 thieving will allow me to pickpocket farmers, and eventually master farmers for seeds. 15 strength, 15 hit points, 25 woodcutting. I was trying to hit this Barbarian and he wandered out. I wasn't quick enough to stop myself and I accidentally unlocked the Lighthouse music track. Got 20 strength in the chat. 30 woodcutting in the chat. 24 strength. 15 attack in the chat. 20 attack. And 5 prayer. Nice. 5 defense. It's the first Evil Bob random on the account. That is 7 fishing. 10 defense in the chat. 20 defense. 33 strength. 10 prayer. And a book on thieving. Halfway to level 2. I missed it, but there's 35 woodcutting in the chat. 41 woodcutting. Now I just need the rune axe to complete the challenge. 25 attack. 43 woodcutting. Now 30 attack. And 30 hit points. 50 woodcutting. 30 defense. And another lamp on thieving. 33 defense. 36 defense now. 16 prayer. The attack prayer is useful for training. Got an easy clue here from woodcutting, and it looks decently far away, but this is actually one of the closest steps to my chunk, so I'll hold on to it for now. Not doing Pillory Guard randoms because they take you to overworld chunks with music tracks. Their rewards are pretty bad anyways. 40 defense. Took a while, but I'm ready for Barbarian Assault now. And 55 woodcutting. Another Evil Bob random is 10 fishing. Heading right into BA, the first thing I did with my points is level up Healer for survivability. Got rank 2, 3, and 4 pretty quick. At rank 4 Healer, you heal for 25 hit points, which is more than enough to solo heal queens, so I stopped there. I also ended up getting rank 2 Defender for the improved lure range. Anything over rank 2 doesn't actually improve your lure range. Now the rest of my Healer and Defender points can go towards low gambles. We just need the Rune Axe and Rune Dagger from low gambles. Tuna and coins will be useful, and Irits have a niche use for me that I'll explain later on. A Rune Axe after 4 gambles, that's very lucky at 1 in 32, and now I can move on to cutting willow trees. They're very slow with an Iron Axe, even at this level, so I've been cutting oaks. Chopping with a Rune Axe is also a wood cutting challenge in this chunk, so we can mark that one off. Now I just need the Rune Dagger and I can move on from low gambles. Got 57 wood cutting, and right there in the chat I've missed 60 wood cutting. Maple logs, nice, I can make a bow out of these eventually. Lava Battle Staff will still be nice for training magic in future chunks, but when I unlock magic I'll still need to get the Mystic Lava Staff from medium gambles as a best in slot. .35 attack. Now that I have the Rune Axe, it will be a better weapon than the Iron Mace, so I'm going for 40. I've also scaled up the UI, hopefully this is a nicer look. 36 attack. .63 woodcutting. See this person in my high scores lookup? 72 agility, and I just saw them fall off the basalt rocks. This shortcut is doable at 1 agility, but is very difficult to pass. Once you pass the first gap, though, you can't fall in the middle, and can stay there indefinitely to train agility. Remember the Irid Leaf? I'm holding it now to trade to Dr. Jekyll for an agility potion. That 3-level boost could be the difference maker in passing this obstacle when I unlock this chunk. .37 attack. Another Genie on Thieving, that puts me 1 surprise exam away from level 2. The first mystery box in the account. A steel plate or mithril scimitar would be huge. Yeah, that's about right. Allotment and herb seeds from gambles don't matter too much. If I reach the Ardougne farm, I'll have easy access to usable seeds through thieving. Trees and fruit trees, however, are a different story. If I end up entering on Stronghold first, I'll need to get 81 farming for dragon fruit trees, and my best access to seeds will probably be continued gambling. 38 attack. 38 hit points. Each level just improves my survivability in BA, especially when I'm not playing healer. I've saved up enough attacker and collector points now that after 20 queens and 31 low gambles, I can afford a torso. We had a player disconnect right before wave 10, so I went and bought it while we waited for them to return. Now if you've ever played Barbarian Assault in 306, you know that not all disconnects are real. Torso hunting brings out the worst instant people, and they'll pretend to disconnect or straight up leave once they've gotten the points they need from that roll. This person seemed nice enough though, and I thought there was a chance this was a legitimate disconnect, so I waited. .64 woodcutting. And there is 40 attack. That's the final attack level I'll be aiming for in this chunk, and another challenge completed. Speaking of challenges, I'm going to head over here and complete the first step of Alfred Grimhand's Bar Crawl. Another simple challenge completed. 35 strength. 65 woodcutting. I kept bumping my recording hotkey and missed a few clips. I'm a lot more careful about it now, so hopefully this is the only episode with missed clips. But I did miss the clip of me buying the hat and gloves. The runner hat is in my inventory because I forgot you need 45 defense for it, and I have the gloves equipped here. And there's 39 hit points. And here are the boot spot now. And wow, an Addy Square Shield. This is not what I was expecting, and at first I thought it might be best in slot that I'd overlooked for range, but I can get a Rune Square Shield from medium gambles. This is still a nice upgrade for Barbarian Assault though, with an extra 24 ranged defense. 20 Prayer. I don't show these levels too often as they're just not that relevant. This is another missed clip. I got a surprise exam and 2 thieving right after 20 Prayer. Here's the stat screen where you can see it. 41 defense. 42. 40 hit points. 66 woodcutting while I wait for my hit points to regenerate. Got 43 defense in the chat. 44. Another mystery box. A mithril scimitar might still be useful, but I'm not as invested in this anymore. And it's useless. 41 hit points. And 45 defense. I can finally wear that runner hat. That's going to do it for progress in this video. Let's check some tasks off the Chunk Picker website here. I've wielded and chopped with a rune axe. Best in slots are torso, gloves, boots, and an iron mace. I've started bar crawl and completed a wave of Barbarian assault. Obtaining a runner hat is a new task. The rest of these we've just checked off above. The tasks related to dragon armor have been backlogged because obtaining dragon is a 1 in 16k chance from high gambles, and that would just take way too long to complete. Now that we've checked the tasks off, let's have a look at the updated goals graphic. We got a rune axe at 4 gambles and bought the iconic fighter torso as well as a few other pieces of the penance armor set. Let's have a look at my stats. A decent start on the melee stats. I did die once in this chunk and buried my bones when I got back, so according to the prayer XP, I killed 1210 barbarians getting these. At 85 XP, we just barely have 2 thieving from XP randoms. And there's a quick look at the playtime of 3.5 days and my bank. If you're curious about how I got anything or have any feedback for me, leave a comment below. Like the video if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more. Episode 2 has been recorded, but I haven't started editing yet. I'll begin that shortly after releasing this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in more content like this, check out the channels in the description. Bye!